You've just been issued your redundancy notice. Maybe you knew this was coming. Maybe you had no idea and are in total shock. In this video, I'm going to share my top 10 things to do when you've been made redundant. Number 1, know your rights and obligations. Check the paperwork and do anything that you need to. Seek some legal advice, sign papers, or apply for redundancy payments. There may also be some things that you must not do. For example, disclose certain things to other people. Ensure that you know what's what. For full statutory rights and obligations, check gov.uk or acas.org.uk. Step 2. Consider your short-term options. Consider any immediate financial commitments you may have, amounts and dates, incoming payments and payment dates. If these align, then great. If not, then what can you do in the short term? For example, arrange an overdraft or a short-term loan, liquidate some assets, get a part-time job or an interim job. Number 3, consider your longer-term options. Think about whether you want to find another similar role or whether redundancy is actually the catalyst you needed to take your career into a different direction or even to start your own business. You always have many more options than you believe. Take the opportunity to lift up your head and consider what you really want from life as well as from your work. My Do Something Different programme could be just what you need to identify your new direction and to get you moving towards it. Number 4, update your CV. Take stock of all your skills and work experience and update your CV. Many things that you take for granted could be relevant to the future too, as skills are often much more transferable than you may think. Create or update your LinkedIn profile too. Whether you're looking to find work or start a new business, this could be a critical tool for you. In an ideal world, you've already got a LinkedIn profile, but it's never too late to create one and to start connecting with people you've worked with, friends, family, etc. It's amazing how many connections you probably have. In addition, I run a LinkedIn masterclass which can help to show you in the best possible light. Number 5, get to grips with the rules of the game. It may well be the case that you've not had to apply for a new job in a very long time. The rules of the game have changed considerably in recent years, with much of the initial job searches, applications and selections happening online. To get familiar with the latest job finding process, check out this guide below. Number 6, consider whether to take a break. You may well want to consider taking a break. This may not be possible for financial reasons or if you land the perfect role straight away, but you may well need one. Having been made redundant, it could also be beneficial to take a little time off to consider your options before rushing headlong into something else. Number 7, seek or accept help. If there is support of any kind available or on offer, for example, outplacement support, training, mentoring or coaching, then take it up or at least look into it. It can be easier, advisable even, to access these sooner rather than later for the biggest impact. They may also be limited to a finite period of time. Accept any personal offers of support too. Number 8, make a list of who you know. Okay, it's not always true, but sometimes it is still a case of who you know rather than what you know. Direct personal connections can be really important, and so too are indirect connections. Your friends may not be looking to recruit, but their friends, colleagues, etc. may be, and then there are many more of these. LinkedIn is a great place for this, as it shows pretty much everyone with an account, visibility settings permitting, and how they are related to you. For example, first connections are your direct connections, second, third are your indirect ones. It also shows people you might know in common in order to be introduced. Consider people you've worked with well before, get in touch, update them on your situation. Who knows where these discussions could lead. Number 9, keep visible when made redundant. Now, while it might be tempting to kind of hide away from the world when you've been made redundant, this isn't a great option if you're looking for a new position anytime soon. You need to make yourself visible, either online or offline, and get in front of as many decision makers as possible within your chosen field to make that positive impression. This is really important, so don't skip this step when working through the 10 things to do when you're made redundant. And finally, number 10, think positive. In most cases, redundancies, by definition, are not personal. It's the role that's no longer required, not you personally. So try to think positively about the situation, as this could affect how quickly you find another situation. If you believe you can or believe you can't, then you're probably right. That's a Henry Ford quote. Maintaining a positive mindset will also help you to create the right impression around those you meet, including recruitment agencies, prospective employers, customers, etc. So there you have it, my 10 things to do when you're made redundant. Redundancy can feel like the biggest kick in the teeth in the moment, but hopefully you'll look back in time and see the positive side. In summary, if you've been made redundant, stay positive, familiarise yourself with any requirements, decide where you're heading, learn the rules of the game, and get back out there. Good luck.